Humans have always been fascinated by the future. From predicting technological advancements to imagining societal changes, we constantly try to anticipate what's next. However, despite our best efforts, predicting the future often proves to be an elusive and inaccurate endeavor. There are several reasons why we struggle to forecast the future accurately. Here are 10 key factors that explain why humans are bad at predicting what lies ahead. 1. Overreliance on past experiences. One of the biggest challenges in predicting the future is our tendency to rely too heavily on past experiences. While history can offer valuable insights, the future is rarely a simple continuation of the past. Innovations, shifts in society, and unforeseen events can disrupt familiar patterns, leading us to make flawed predictions based solely on what we've already experienced. 2. Cognitive biases. Humans are subject to numerous cognitive biases that distort our perceptions and decision-making. For example, the confirmation bias leads us to seek information that supports our existing beliefs, while the anchoring bias makes us overly reliant on the first piece of information we receive. These biases cloud our judgment, making it difficult to foresee future events objectively. 3. Complexity of systems. The future is shaped by countless factors, many of which are interconnected and highly complex. From economic trends to technological developments and geopolitical shifts, predicting outcomes involves understanding how different systems interact. This complexity makes it nearly impossible to accurately forecast all the variables that will influence the future. 4. Unforeseen events. The most significant reason humans struggle to predict the future is the existence of unforeseen events, often referred to as black swan events. These are rare, unpredictable occurrences that have a major impact on society, the economy, or the environment. Examples include the COVID-19 pandemic and the financial crisis of 2008. These events disrupt established trends and make it almost impossible to anticipate future developments accurately. 5. Technological disruption. Technology evolves at a rapid pace, and while we try to predict its impact, history shows that such predictions are often off the mark. For instance, experts in the early 2000s predicted that physical media, like DVDs, would dominate for years, only to be surpassed by streaming services much sooner than anticipated. Technological advancements often create entirely new paradigms that we fail to foresee. 6. Human behavior is unpredictable. Humans are inherently unpredictable. While we can identify trends and make general assumptions, individual behavior is influenced by emotions, societal pressures, and other factors that make it hard to predict how people will respond in the future. This unpredictability adds a significant layer of uncertainty to our forecasts, especially in areas such as politics, economics, and social change. 7. Overconfidence in predictions. Humans tend to overestimate their ability to predict future events. This overconfidence bias can lead to unrealistic expectations about the accuracy of predictions. For instance, futurists in the past predicted flying cars or colonies on Mars within a few decades, but many of these visions have yet to come true. Overconfidence often leads to underestimating the challenges involved in achieving these goals. 8. Linear thinking. Many people think in linear terms, believing that trends and progress will continue in a straight line. This kind of thinking often fails to account for exponential growth, technological breakthroughs, or sudden disruptions that can change the course of history. For example, people may assume that current trends in climate change or population growth will continue at the same rate, ignoring the potential for sudden shifts or tipping points. 9. Lack of long-term perspective. Humans tend to be short-term thinkers, focused on immediate concerns rather than long-term consequences. This bias towards the present makes it difficult to anticipate future outcomes that require long-term planning or delayed gratification. Political leaders, businesses, and individuals often focus on short-term gains, which can hinder accurate predictions about future societal or environmental changes. 10. Difficulty in quantifying variables. Many predictions involve complex variables that are difficult, if not impossible, to quantify. For example, predicting the future of global economics or political systems involves assessing numerous factors, some of which are subjective, difficult to measure, or change unpredictably. Without concrete data to base predictions on, our ability to foresee the future is limited. While humans may never be able to predict the future with complete accuracy, understanding these challenges can help us approach predictions with a more realistic mindset. Recognizing the limitations of our forecasting abilities encourages us to remain adaptable and open to unexpected changes. Although predicting the future is an imperfect science, it remains an essential endeavor that helps guide our decisions, even if those predictions often take surprising turns.